So the weather got pretty bad last night. Real windy. Came out here to milk and feed the cows. And it just did a number on this old Timberwood Farms, okay? I'm gonna walk you guys around and show you some. So here's a door that it blew off. Piece of tin, who knows where that's from. That's a hose. The frickin' wind cut that hose. Now, there's 10 garden beds that I'm building, just blown everywhere. 10 up here. So anyways, that's not bad. That's okay. So I'm walking down the barn and I'm gonna come over here and sit because it's cold and it's freaking sprinkling. I'm sure the lighting is incredible because every light that I turn on in here, I have to like go over there and shake and it sizzles a little bit and then it may or may not turn on. So yeah, wind got bad. Hang on, let me step this back a notch. The other day, we buy feed in bulk, a ton at a time, 2,500 pounds. Well, we're getting low on feed. So we go over there. I emptied the rest of the feed out of the feed bag because it's this huge like burlap sack deal. Put it into a trash can, filled the trash can up. So there was a good bit of weight in there, 300 pounds. Drive all the way over there to go get feed. No feed. They were out. Their big silo that holds like 10 million quadrillion tons was out of feed. Yeah. So we drive back over. We're going to try to stretch this, 200, 300, 400 pounds of feed out because buying it in bulk, I can get it for 12 cents a pound compared to at Tractor Supply or somewhere along those lines. It's like 50 or 80 cents a pound. It's incredibly expensive. So if you, ladies and gentlemen, have cows, that is one tip of the day. Buy feed in bulk. Even if 3/4 of it goes to waste, it's still better than buying it in 50-pound bags from a big box store. And you support local businesses. Moral of the story is here, sorry for going off. We have a feed in a 55-gallon trash can down there in the barn. And I'm walking to the barn, I'm looking at everything that's blown away and just all the mud because we grow mud around here. I'm walking down the chicken house, and I'm like, how? There's no possible way the wind blew that trash can over. There was probably every bit of 200 pounds in there. There's no possible way the wind blew that trash can over. It's impossible. I was like, we've been robbed. And we've been robbed by 2 cows probably. And then I look a little farther and the gate's open. And I'm like, oh snap. You know what I mean? Blood pressure and adrenaline kind of spike. And I'm like, okay. And then one of them freaking moos. They're not out in the yard. They're not anywhere. They're still in the barn. But we got a dog kennel back there that had some calves in it because when we bought some calves one time, we bought way too many and didn't have enough room for it. So we put a dog kennel back there. Well, come to find out, they trapped themselves in this dog kennel. It was incredible. Busted. But serves them right for going in there and stealing their feed. They freaking ransacked everything. I mean, everything's knocked off the shelves. Everything's pushed over, stepped on. There's poo freaking everywhere. Everywhere there's poo. But luckily they didn't hurt that milk machine because that's the only thing that's got any value down there. Thing's almost $296,000. That milk machine we ordered off Amazon. I'm going down there to repair the gate. I've been dragging my feet on it. I should have done it when I put the gate up. So the gate, the opening to the chicken house is like a little bit over 11.5 feet or something. I can't remember. Well, you can buy a 10-foot gate or a 12-foot gate. And I kind of thought about buying a 12-foot gate and I'll just cut it down, sleeve it, weld it back together, blah, blah. That's what I do for a living. But on the other hand, the milk lady always says I take too long doing stuff because I like to be very thorough and precise with it. And I'm really trying to work on that. but I also don't want everything to be half-assed around here, hence the stalls. Way too long to build those things. I use 6x6 posts to try to take up more of the gap, but there's still a gap. And when the calves were small, they could squeeze through there, and I've been just rigging up 2 2x4s with a chain. Anyways, long story short, the 2 big cows, they busted through it last night. I have to fix that. Another thing on the plate, another unexpected task around Timberwood Farms. Stand by and let's go put a freaking 4x4 thing up. A 4x4 post. So it could be like a 10x6. Yeah. That was a little bit sketchy. All right, well first, I already pre-cut 4x4. I'm gonna put it right up against here. But I do have to cut these bolts that are hanging through. I did bring my sunshades down here, AKA iPro. No, they're just sunglasses, okay? Hey, there's Wobble Dobble. That dude he got attacked by a strange dog. And he does this weird thing with his head. It's great. He used to be pretty nice. He's real nice to me, just nobody else, I think, because he'll realize that I'll put the smack down on him if necessary. Try to get him doing his Wobble Dobble thing. It's pretty good. Wobble Dobble. Wobble Dobble. The milk lady can say that and he'll do his little weird Wobble Dobble deal. Pretty sure he's eating sawdust right now. I don't get it because these dang animals, that's like a 90-pound chicken right there. Oh well. Maybe you catch it next time. All right, I had to run up there and get a grinding rock instead of a wafer wheel. It is chilly today. Heat's in the tools, boys. Heat's in the tools. Shoo-wee. Almost there, baby. All right, 2 more. That wasn't too bad. Now we don't have a big enough gap for a, hang on, jeez Louise. I mean, it's 4 inches. It's not too bad. I need to figure out where I want to put my eye bolts. The chain actually come out fairly decent. Huh. All right, let's figure out where to put this. Put this chain. Let me go get the eye bolts. Bought 2 of them. Hey, baby. it would be better here or here. Or should it be here? Middle. Nah, I think I'm just gonna go right there. Pretty much done all I want to do outside. It is a very crappy day today. We got to go look at some homes for the Pops. It's going to move up here by us, which is awesome. Downsize a little bit. Gate is done. I still got to pick the yard up after it warms up a little bit. I am not staying out here in this crappy weather. Water trough is still slap full, which is freaking awesome. They're loving it. I'm loving it. You're loving it. All right. Thank you for watching today's project day after the cows busted through. I love you, and we'll catch you next time.